Welcome. Today I will be paraphrasing, summarizing, and sharing for the April 19th Al-Anon readings in Courage to Change and a little time for myself. We'll begin with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. We'll take a minute and look this over. The question is, if I am judging someone too harshly, what can I do to practice compassion instead? The passage begins with this person saying that sometimes they can be judgmental. I like the way they call when they come across someone who they find disagreeable. I like that word, disagreeable. They think to themselves, they remind themselves that God loves that person exactly as they are. And when this person reminds themselves of that, they're able to view the situation in a different way. And this person also describes that people may feel that way about this person, but God loves everyone. So now this person can judge themselves and others less, which is such a wonderful thing. Today's reminder: when we have compassion for others, it teaches us to have compassion for ourselves. And then the quote is from the suggested Al-Anon Alateen closing. Though you may not like all of us, you'll love us in a very special way, the same way we already love you. So I did judge someone today. In fact, I judged more than one person because I volunteered today at the thrift shop. And when I say that I love these people, I mean it. I love them. I see their good qualities. I see that they only know what they know, and that sometimes they're a little too comfortable and they speak what I think is too freely. I guess that's my judgment. They just say things that are very disagreeable to me. And it's not a conversation with me, so it's not something that I can say, I don't agree with that. It's something that, like, they're not even talking to me. And so I just mind my own business because I know that they have very, very beautiful qualities. And I know that they're just perfectly imperfect. And guess what? So am I. What can I do to practice compassion instead? That's what I do. I just remind myself that they're not perfect. I'm not perfect. We're all so flawed. And it's actually a good lesson for me because it reminds me to choose my words carefully, to think about who can hear me when I speak. Yeah, I don't take it personally, and I was just thinking I don't take it personally, but sometimes I do feel offended. So wouldn't that mean that I'm kind of taking it personally? But I know it's not directed at me. I know it's just like where they are in their thinking right now. But their thoughts are offensive to me. Like it makes me I mean, I've talked about this before. It just makes me like just wonder, like, how can someone think that way? Like, what experiences have they had that make them think that way? But I guess, it's not for me to know, and it's okay that I don't know. It's okay. And the bottom line is, like I said at the beginning, I feel like we're definitely all doing our best, and we all have good qualities. We all have less than ideal qualities, and the bottom line is I still love these people with all my heart. But I don't agree with them. And I don't have to. I don't have to. I take what I like and I leave the rest. All right. Take a minute and look this over. Hmm. This page is about understanding that alcoholism is a disease. People who are alcoholics are ill, not bad. Attending meetings, reading conference approved literature, and it says even attending open AA meetings helps to educate us about reasonable expectations when dealing with an alcoholic. We adjust our expectations, and that makes life more manageable. When we learn about alcoholism, we replace fear with compassion. Today's reminder, we become more realistic about our loved one's disease, and then we can make better choices for ourselves. The quote is from Al-Anon Faces Alcoholism. Talks about developing a relationship with the person behind the disease. It reminds me of when my son was struggling, and even though I did not recognize the person that was in front of my face, I definitely could see through to my son's being, his soul, and know that he was just really struggling. And that made it much easier to detach with so much love. because I had such compassion, such immense compassion for the struggle that my son was going through. And in the worst of it, I didn't know if he was going to survive it, but I knew that my love for him was everlasting, and it wasn't going to change no matter what happened. And it helped me to be able to express that to him, even though things were absolutely crazy at that time. But those were the better choices that I made for myself, because I knew that I had to be whether he was okay or not. And that's how I did it, by treating him with so much love and compassion, but still holding my boundaries firmly. It's a really good passage, but who am I kidding? They're all really good passages. So I just, these books, I mean, they're so little, but they're so filled with amazing information and knowledge. Just fantastic. We'll close out with the Serenity Prayer and 3 mindful breaths. Here we go. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thank you so much for joining me today. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Sending you love. Take care.